Gotta catch 'em all. More like, gotta catch 1,000 Pidgeys. Where the heck is my Mewtwo? Nintendo. You guys are watching Nerdist News. If you're anything like me or the rest of the world, you've been playing Pokemon Go nonstop since its release last week. Fans have been doing their best to catch 'em all and ending up with mostly a ton of Rattatas and Pidgeys, and hey, that's not bad. You know I'm all for an avian army, but after a few days, I'm kind of itching to find some of those legendary Pokemon the game's trailer teased late last year. I'm talking Articuno, I'm talking Zapdos, and of course, everyone's favorite alien-like genetically engineered naked mole rat, Mewtwo. So where are these legendaries exactly? Well, we'd assumed they'd be coming soon based on the trailer, but so far no one has found them aside from some pretty obvious fakes. But lucky us, some enterprising Redditors and YouTubers who've been asking the exact same questions have unpacked the game's source code and have found legendary Pokemon and corporate sponsorships for gyms and Pokestops hidden within. Intel from codebreakers around the world reveal that 145 out of the original 151 pocket monsters can currently be caught, hatched, or evolved, leaving Ditto and 5 legendary Pokemon, Mewtwo, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, and Mew behind. So where the hell are they? I've personally been hunting up and down LA's Kanto region and haven't stumbled on anything cooler than a Magmar, so I've gotta ask, are they actually hiding somewhere? I mean, we've all noticed that there are more Rattatas under bridges, Magikarps in lakes, and Pidgeys littering the streets of urban areas, so does that mean that these legendary Pokemon are in really hard-to-find places? Yeah, I hope so, because they're f***ing legendary. You need to try and find them, and it's gonna be hard. But whatever. Like, do I need to buy a ticket to Antarctica to catch an Articuno, or walk phone first into a volcano to find a Moltres, or pull a Ben Franklin and attach my phone to a kite string just to find a Zapdos? Or will we get an update that gives us what the game's trailer promised? I'm talking about that sick scene of Pokefans rushing Times Square en masse to team up and battle Mewtwo. It was one of the trailer's most exciting moments, showing masses of trainers working together to beat the legendary Pokemon on a 10-minute timer. And looking at how the game has brought people together in its infancy, it's an exciting thought to say the least, and a great way to finally bring these Pokemon into the game. But how? One theory is that these legendaries will only be made accessible behind a paywall. Yeah, baby, even more of those microtransactions. $5 for access to a rare Pokemon, $3 for a special Pokeball that has a better chance of entrapping one. That could be a way to make money and keep fans around, which brings us to another question the source code answered. How exactly is Nintendo going to be making money on this free-to-play, adless, probably expensive as hell to develop game? Well, charging $1 for 20 Pokeballs won't exactly rake in the big bucks, but some future partnerships sure will. Niantic has said before that they'll be partnering with certain locations to provide sponsored content, but so far no companies have officially been announced. However, some deep lurking from Redditors revealed a possible future partnership with McDonald's. Now, we're assuming this means the fast food joint shelled out big bucks to Nintendo for an upcoming cross-promotion that'll turn Mickey D's across the country into Pokestops and gyms, which in turn will bring more business to the restaurant. But with the prevalence of Pokestops and gyms in big cities and a new update that lets fans request them, would this kind of promo be enough to drive foot traffic? Some speculate that Niantic's partnership with McDonald's could mean that the legendary Pokemon we've been waiting for could one day live inside a Happy Meal near you. I mean, can you guys just imagine? I mean, I haven't been to a McDonald's in years, but you know I'd be the first in line if it meant I could catch Mew in my Big Mac. I lied. I was there this morning and last night, and I'm not even just saying that because it's in the prompter. I'm saying that because that shit is true. They've got the best fries. Granted, Burger King has upped their fry game, but it still doesn't come close to McDonald's. I'm sorry, that's just how it goes. But what do you guys think? Are the legendaries still hiding out there somewhere? Will they show up in an update soon? Are we about to see a Moltres Spicy Double McChicken? Here's hoping. Let's discuss. Kyle, you figured out what to do with your leftover Pidgeys, right?
Yeah. You save them all and get a lucky egg and evolve like 9 at once. Don't transfer them to Professor Daddy just yet. And, Professor Daddy just yet.
Dude,
and
he's
you can get,
so hot.
He is so...
He is an attractive man. Fake man.
I want him to...
Okay, what's happening on Because Science today?
I'm figuring out what really happens, if you throw Thor's hammer directly at a charging Juggernaut. Something really bad happens.
Gigantic sonic boom.
Think worse.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What's... Okay. Interesting. Check it out over at Nerdist.com.